Hey guys, DB Talks here. I just wanted to share a last minute prediction of what Vegeta's new technique's going to be. Because I know spoilers are about to be released probably today. And I wasn't going to do this, but I had a dream last night that was just amazing, and I want to share it with y'all. So the story didn't make much sense because Kale was involved, and apparently she was a henchman of Moro. I know it doesn't make any sense, it was really weird. But essentially 17, 18, I think Gohan were fighting Kale, and then Vegeta showed up, and he supposedly tried to use the new technique against her, right? And what we thought it was, at least in the dream, was he sent out some kind of there's two blasts, but they turned into like a wrap, like a rope, and he wrapped them around her. And I'm not sure if it was supposed to stun her or drain her energy or something, but she broke out of it, and then she just like one-shot him, right? So she had all of them tied up. And then the scene cut over to Goku, and apparently they were in a spaceship. It was really weird. And Goku was out. He was like, I guess, handcuffed or whatever, chained up, I forgot. But then he was starting to unlock Ultra Instinct, not the Omen, but the actual Ultra Instinct. And so then he started to get the silver hair, he broke out of the chains, and he was like slowly discovering it on his own, and it was going to find Moro. Anyway, going back to Vegeta, so this was the most badass thing I've ever seen. So they're all tied up, right? And then I guess they're about to arrive somewhere, and then Vegeta's like, oh, by the way, that wasn't the technique, and I was messing with all of you. And they're like, what? And so then he breaks out of the rope, and then Kale's coming at him. He goes blue. He chants something, and what to me sound, I guess it's supposed to be like a Yardradian, I don't know. He chanted something, and he shot out a blast that almost looked like the special beam cannon, only it was the beam wasn't as thin, it was a lot thicker, and it didn't extend that far. Like it extended to a certain point, so it stopped like probably about 10 feet in front of him. And while that happened, all of a sudden you see him split into two, and so he's still there shooting the blast in blue form, but then his base form is like coming out of his body. And I'm like, wait a minute, is this like the clone thing? What's going on? So then he goes over to Kale, and she's trying to do some like tornado. It was really weird. Anyways, he goes over to her, and he touches her, but then he pulls out what essentially was her spirit. So it was Vegeta's spirit leaving his body. He touches Kale, pulls her spirit out, and then her physical body just collapsed. And I think he said goodbye, Kale. So either he put her in purgatory or he sent her to the afterlife. I don't know. But it was the most badass technique I've ever seen. So if his technique is to like have a spirit leave his body and go to his opponent and take their spirit out and just leave them in purgatory or send them to afterlife, that's amazing. So anyway, that would be really cool. That's my prediction. That was in my dream. Probably not going to happen, but I just thought I'd share it with y'all. Peace.